welcome to Battleground Kerala. Compared to the rest of the country where there is talk of a Narendra Modi wave or an Aam Aadmi Party surge, here in Kerala we are in a very different political zone. In this state, like always, it is an UDF versus LDF affair.
Nothing underscores the local focus of this national election and the bipolar nature of the electoral contest more than Oman Chandi's campaign. The Kerala Chief Minister keeps the focus of his speeches on his own government's performance. Chandi hopes that in spite of the opposition's efforts to eclipse him by highlighting the solar scam that rocked his government last year and almost deprived him of his chair, come May 16th, he will have his place under the sun.
If there is a 1 rupee loss to the state government, or if there is a 1 rupee gain to these accused persons, there is nothing. So they have created a non-issue against the government. But now the commission is formed and the notification has issued. So they have to go and give all this evidence, but they have nothing.
Last year, the UDF government was caught in a bind over the solar scam, in which a fraudulent solar energy company duped several people to the tune of 10 crore rupees by offering to make them business partners or offering to install solar power units for them and receiving advance payments for the same. Officials in Kerala Chief Minister's office were accused of helping the scamsters. Demanding Chandi's head, the opposition LDF mounted several protests, crippling life in Kerala for days at end. But Chandi, despite the buck stopping at his table, survived. The CPM believes the solar scam is still an effective handle to beat the Congress in Kerala with.
UPA ഗവൺമെന്റിനെതിരായിട്ടുള്ള ജനവികാരത്തോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ അതിന്റെ കൊച്ചനീനായിട്ടുള്ള ഉമ്മൻചാണ്ടിയുടെ ഗവൺമെന്റ് സരിതയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ നടന്നിട്ടുള്ള അഴിമതി 10,000 കോടി രൂപയുടെ അഴിമതിയാണ് സരിതയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ ഉമ്മൻചാണ്ടിയുടെ സംരക്ഷണയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നതെന്നാണ്.
Within the Congress camp in Kerala, there is a realization that the performance of the UPA2 government will not be able to see it sail past smoothly, which is why the party in the state has decided to fire off Chandi's shoulders.
Yes, our Chief Minister himself has said that on this election is a verdict on the last 1,000 days of the functioning of the UDF government. He has been bold enough to say, and we are proud to say that we can fight this election on the basis of the state issues also. But we are also bringing forward the national issues.
But if the communists have the solar scam to leave the Congress red in the face, the ruling party accuses the leftists of having blood on their hands. The reference is to former CPM leader T.P. Chandrasekharan's murder in May 2012.
In January 2014, an additional sessions court sentenced 12, including 3 members of the CPM, to life imprisonment. Though no top-ranking leaders of the CPM have been indicted, the needle of suspicion clearly pointed to the big and the mighty in the Marxist ranks. An allegation that comes quite handy in a poll season.
Chandrasekharan's widow, Reema's campaign against the CPM is expected to make a difference in some pockets. She is particularly miffed with former Chief Minister V.S. Achyutanandan for having gone back on his word to back her crusade to bring the mastermind of the conspiracy to book.
അല്ല, VSന്റെ പെട്ടെന്നുള്ള നിലപാട് മാറ്റം അത് ആ പാർട്ടിയെ ഒരു തകർച്ചയിൽ നിന്ന് രക്ഷിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ആ പാർട്ടിക്കകത്തുനിന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തെ അത്തരത്തിലൊരു നിലപാടെടുക്കുന്നത് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും വിലക്കയറ്റം ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള വിഷയങ്ങളൊക്കെ പ്രധാന വിഷയങ്ങളാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം ഈ ഒരു അക്രമ രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തെ തള്ളിക്കളയാൻ വേണ്ടി കഴിയില്ല, ഈ ഒരു ഫാസിസ്റ്റ് രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തെ തള്ളിക്കളയാൻ വേണ്ടി കഴിയില്ല. അത് ഒരു VSന്റെ ഈ ഒരു അവസരത്തെ താൽക്കാലികമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ചുവടുമാറ്റമായിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ അതിനെ കാണുന്നത്.
The CPM has received a huge morale boost with the patch-up between the party bosses and Achyutanandan. The act of veteran Marxist who wears his honesty on his sleeve Giving a clean chit to his comrades is being showcased as a certificate of not guilty in the People's Court.
അതെ, ആ വോട്ടർമാരെ തെറ്റിദ്ധരിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ശ്രമിക്കുകയാണ്. അങ്ങനെ കമ്മ്യൂണിസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ടിയുടെ സഹപ്രവർത്തകന്മാരെ കശാപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഈ പാർട്ടിക്ക് എങ്ങനെ വളരാൻ കഴിയുക? അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും പാർട്ടി സഹപ്രവർത്തകരെ കശാപ്പ് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ നയമല്ല. അതിനെ അങ്ങനെ ആരെങ്കിലും ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഈ പാർട്ടി വെച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കില്ല. അതാണ് പാർട്ടി.
The TP Chandrasekharan murder case is not the only one that has cast a shadow over the CPM's image. It has been unable to shirk off its ill reputation as a big brother that often bullies the smaller parties in the LDF alliance. Just weeks before the election, the Revolutionary Socialist Party, that has been a part of the LDF in Kerala since 1980, walked out of the alliance to join the UDF and is now taking on CPM heavyweight M.A. Baby in Kollam.
You see, last 3 elections, this seat, Kollam seat, was contested by CPIM. It is well known. So where is the claim for the RSP for this particular seat? So it is already a premeditated scenario, a screenplay, that with 2 MLAs, this group will walk into UDF in order to sustain Ummanjandi government. But with the Lok Sabha elections out, Ummanjandi government will collapse.
Now, how can CPM say that we have cheated them? Actually, they have cheated us. They want to marginalize the party. They want to, they want to diminish the political party, RSP-like party.
The only exception to reducing this national election in Kerala to a LDF versus UDF fight, perhaps, is in Thiruvananthapuram. That is witness to a high-profile battle involving Union Minister of State Shashi Tharoor. The sitting Congress MP is up against O. Rajagopal of the BJP.
Thiruvananthapuram is perhaps one seat where the BJP fancies its chances, given the controversy regarding the death of Shashi Tharoor's wife, Suranda Pushkar. It has given enough ammunition to both the LDF as well as the BJP to fire below the belt barbs at Shashi Tharoor.
The BJP is telling the voters that a vote for the LDF is a vote wasted. The attempt is to make it a UDF versus BJP election.
The poor Mr. Rajagopal is a very decent man who has spent years contesting every conceivable election and lost all of them. He has lost for the assembly, he has lost by-election, he has lost two elections in the last 3 years, and he has lost in the past for the MPship. So, since they clearly cannot run on the basis of, give us a chance to lose again, they are trying to invent a Modi wave in Kerala. You look around you, where is the Modi wave? The only sign of Modi in Kerala is gigantic, expensive hoardings and ads paid for by the BJP. I don't think that people in Kerala are particularly susceptible to whatever appeal they think Mr. Modi has here. And that's why I believe that frankly a vote for the BJP in Kerala is essentially a wasted vote or a vote for the left. Because all it will do is enable the 19th century ideologies and hypocrisy of the left parties a better chance, since the BJP will not be able to win any seat in Kerala.
The BJP may not still manage to open its account in Kerala, but nationally the Congress is certainly feeling the heat. What else explains senior leader A.K. Antony admitting that the UPA may not be able to form a government, and therefore any party that is contesting against the Congress can join it on grounds of secularism. Antony's offer is seen as an invite to the left to engage in a friendly fight at best.
The alternative for the common voters in Kerala was if the Congress goes, communists come up. This was the equation. But in the national context, this equation is irrelevant because the left forces are an irrelevant force. The national picture is concerned, national scene is concerned. When they will not be in a position to form a government. All that they can do is to play this spoil sport, and ultimately they will support the Congress.
Time for a break on Battleground Kerala. After the break, we'll travel to central Kerala and examine if Kerala will embrace actors, journalists and bureaucrats in a political avatar.
ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ ഐക്യമൂട്ടി ഉറപ്പിക്കാൻ, ഭാരത മക്കളെ ഉത്ബുദ്ധരാക്കാൻ
In this 1991 super hit, Sandesham, popular character actor and comedian Innocent had brought the house down in his role of Yashwant Sahai, a politician from North India. Now Innocent has decided to turn a politician off screen by contesting as an independent backed by the LDF in Chalukudi Lok Sabha constituency. The actor, who is a cancer survivor, admits his hopes largely hinge on his star-struck fans.
അവരുടെ നമ്മളോടുള്ള ഇതും അവരുടെ വീട്ടിൽ അവർ ടി വി വയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ കാണുന്നത് മുഴുവനും എന്നെയാണ്. 10-28 കൊല്ലമായി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ 28 വയസ്സായിട്ടുള്ള കുട്ടികൾ ഓർമ്മ വെച്ച നാൾ മുതൽ എന്നെ കാണുകയാണ്. അവർക്കൊന്നും ഒരിക്കലും മാറ്റി ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല വോട്ട്.
But there could be a slip between the cup and the lip, with little to show that all those who enjoyed watching his 500+ films would also vote to see him live on Lok Sabha TV.
It is their acting that we like. I mean, I'll tell you, I like Mohanlal, I like Mammootty. You know, it doesn't mean that if they come and they stay for a party and ask me to vote, I won't give them.
In sharp contrast to actors making the cut in the political theatre in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, and now even states like Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, Malayalis seem to prefer to watch their favourite actors play politicians only in real life.
Innocent is up against Congress leader PC Chaku, who is contesting from Chalukudi, having discarded his present constituency, Thrissur.
Innocent is a very popular, lovable actor. People loves him, or rather loves to see his movies. But he is a comedian. I don't degrading a comedian, but there will be certainly a feeling that when coming to serious parliamentary work, Innocent is a competent man or not. That question will weigh with the voters.
I went to see Innocent in Chalakudi. I'm sure you must have seen a lot of his movies. I'm sure you must be a fan of his acting. Do you see him succeeding in real life also?
Impossible. He is a good actor. I like him also. I've seen a number of his. But in politics, it is tough. It is ground reality. Are you with the people?
The ground reality also is that the CPM cadre is not canvassing as aggressively for Innocent as it perhaps would have for its own candidate.
The decision of the CPM-led LDF to back 5 independents has raised several eyebrows in Kerala, especially when 2 of these 5 were till recently Congress leaders. This has led to allegations that these seats were payment seats, which means they were sold for a price.
That's because those people who do not know Innocent. Innocent is not a person to spend a single five to get a seat. No, last time also we were after him in Irinjalakuda and he didn't.
But there is no disputing that the mood in the CPM is somber. Its cadre confused at the leadership's decision not to put a candidate in 1/3 of the seats allotted to it. Many believe the left has left the race midway for the Congress to win.
It's not seen as a serious election. They have to go through the motions. You win or you lose, doesn't make a difference.
Innocent is not the only non-politician contesting this election. Giving him company in his neighbouring constituency of Ernakulam is journalist Anita Pratap, best known for interviewing LTTE chief V. Prabhakaran in 1983.
It's amazing how this interview with Tiger Prabhakaran has resonated so much with the entire electorate and especially with the youth and women. So they see me as a very fearless and daring kind of a person, and that's the reputation that Arvind Kejriwal has created for himself in a very short span of time.
Given the urban profile of the constituency, Anita Pratap can hope to make a mark. Her opponent, KV Thomas, a veteran of 8 Lok Sabha and Assembly elections, however, dismisses her as a non-serious candidate.
This is a 100% flop. They just, on the instincts of the people on certain issues. And I don't think they are sincere people. The stories I get about their leadership is so bad. They come in Benz cars, get down, get into auto rickshaw and then go for giving the nomination. I don't know how sincere they are. They are making say drama.
The more insecure they feel, the more baseless allegations they fling. I have never owned a Mercedes-Benz in my entire life. I don't have any Benami accounts.
But the bigger concern this election is whether an NDA government coming to power would render God's own country Bhagwan Bharose.
If an NDA government is formed at the centre, Kerala, which is likely to elect more UDF and LDF MPs, faces the risk of being left out of the power matrix in Delhi. That is something which worries those who are backing the development projects in the state.
The flip side would be that we won't be getting any of the central government sponsored projects, which could be a loss for us. But then, since India has no presence in Kerala at the moment, and if they do come to power, this could be an opportunity for them to woo the voters of Kerala for the future by giving special consideration to Kerala.
On the ground in Kerala, two specific constituencies, the first-time voters and those settled from outside Kerala, are being looked at closely. At this Gujarati shop selling spices in Kochi, Sunil Giridhar bemoans that the BJP is not strong enough in Kerala to lend a helping hand to the anointment of Narendra Modi as Prime Minister.
हम लोग भी चाहेंगे नरेंद्र मोदी भाई साहब जो आए तो अच्छी बात है क्योंकि थोड़ा तो चेंजिंग आना चाहिए अभी तो.
The Modi wave is there, but then there are people supporting Aam Aadmi Party too because they are actually trying to bring a new era into politics. Their ways are different. What they're doing is different. And they're saying that the people who have the candidate for Aam Aadmi Party is qualified. I hear he's a Harvard graduate or something. So youngsters tend to expect a lot from the Aam Aadmi Party and Modi.
With voting taking place in Kerala on April 10th, it will be a 5-week-long wait for the state's electorate to know the verdict. May 16th will reveal whether the voters decided to stick on with familiar political rivals or allowed the BJP or AAP to gain a foothold in Kerala's political league.